Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. For my first video of this rant channel, I'm going to come in with something I actually need to generally talk about, and I have every single proof and right to talk about this to back up every single word that I'm about to say. There is a Discord server called YouTube Creator Cafe. It marks itself as a lovely safe space for our fellow creators on YouTube. A community where you can get help, where you can grow your channel, you can support other content creators and feel protected. A place where the rules actually mean something. But what happened to me there? There is something every creator needs to see before they even think about joining, and if you were in that server, you're probably not going to want to join as soon as I show you this. I'm going to show you everything, the screenshots, the staff conversations, all of it in chronological order, no exaggeration, no twisting, just the truth. First, let me establish something before I show you anything. I wasn't some new member who stumbled in and caused problems. I was a very active member who generally used the server for what it was supposed to be, a place where creators can help each other. And here's something that is really important to know. I have reported people in that server before, multiple times, other rule breakers, incidents. Every single time the staff has handled it professionally, they responded properly. They asked if there was anything else that I needed, and the system worked exactly how it was supposed to work. Never had a single issue, never got warned, never had any drama. I used the reporting system correctly every single time. So when anyone tries to suggest I was just being a problem member who abused the system, I need you to know that I did not do that. I have a clear history. I've been on the server for so long now, it's probably been actually 2 years, maybe even more. Multiple correct uses of the reporting system is shown as well, and it worked fine every single time, until the moment I reported something that made the staff for some reason feel overprotective and uncomfortable. So here's what started everything. I was in the analytics channel asking for feedback on a thumbnail. Simple, normal, that's literally what the channel was existing for, the Discord channel. Instead of getting thumbnail advice, someone started criticizing my actual videos rather than my thumbnail, which was very annoying, but fine. I did not take the criticism very good. I did end up fighting with them, and then eventually it stopped, but then completely out of nowhere, an unrelated user named that goes by the name Capuchin, had nothing to do with the conversation, just came into the conversation and just sent some random image in the chat when everything was fine. The staff literally said to stop talking, and we did. For anyone who does not know, this is a clip from SpongeBob, specifically a chopped version of Squidward, who was like, I guess you could say, cuckoo or crazy, whatever you want to try and call it. And is basically, this image is basically calling someone chopped if you were to send it to someone directly for no reason, and it's basically calling them disabled, delusional, weird. It's used to mock people. It's basically ableist. And this person was not even a part of the conversation. I don't know them. They just appeared and dropped this into the chat while I was trying to get help. I was trying to ask the staff member to tell the people to stop arguing with me. I asked them why they sent it, and their response, "You got to figure it out." So I asked directly, "Is this Squidward supposed to be me?" And they said, "Yes." One word. Yes, a stranger just confirmed to my face that they sent a meme calling me disabled and delusional, unprompted, directly at me personally, in the middle of a completely unrelated conversation. So I did exactly what you're supposed to do. You were supposed to go ahead and report it. There's a literal Discord bot called ModMail that they use to report things. So I did. That's what I did. I reported it clearly with evidence. I explained that someone was harassing me, calling me autistic and disabled through an image. I provided the screenshot. I did everything correctly. And like I said, I have done this before, so this is not my first rodeo. Multiple times I have done this for other members breaking other rules. The staff has always responded professionally. I had no reason to expect anything different. I was wrong. Here is what came back. First response. We understand your frustration, but we think it's best you simply leave the mentioned user blocked. That's it. No action taken. No warning for the person who confirmed. They would send a meme to mock me. Just block them and move on. I pushed back. I asked, isn't this technically discrimination? Isn't calling someone chopped ableist? The staff member told me, I'm quoting directly from my research, that the gift does not contribute discrimination. They also said my own messages during that time period weren't innocent either. What messages? I was asking why someone sent me a image calling me disabled. That's all I did. They never explained what they meant by that. Not once. Then came this. Another staff member told me they believed Caption was merely using it as a joke to say they believed I was confused. A joke. A joke. To a stranger. A joke. Who wasn't even a part of the conversation. You randomly just pop in the meme. What kind of... Who jokes around like that? Or do you actually go to your parents and start joking around? Okay, maybe that's actually a really weird thing to say. Do you go to your siblings and send them that sort of meme and tell them, yo, you're chopped? I'm like, what? Excuse me? What kind of person sends that to a random complete stranger who confirmed that the meme was about me? Now, I'm going to show you the server's actual rules, and you can tell me whether you think it's correct or not. Now, let's see the server's own rules. Rule 3. No discrimination. Discriminatory behavior and forms of prejudice are strict offences. Any jokes about these topics will not be tolerated. If someone asks you to stop, you must do so. Their rules is written right there, and their staff still choose to call it a joke and do absolutely nothing. Now here's the part where I could not fully wrap my head around. After everything I have shown you, after being mocked with an ableist meme by someone who confirmed it was about me, after reporting it through the correct channel, I received a warning. Not captioning me, the person who made the report. Read that, take your time, because I need you to actually see what it says. The reason given was, please stop using modmail to express personal complaints with other members in this server. They also mentioned they closed my original ticket because I had ceased to reply. I ceased to reply because I was asleep. Time zones exist. They closed my ticket while I was sleeping and then warned me for not responding. And remember, I had reported things in the server before multiple times. Never got warned, never had a problem. The only difference this time was what I was reporting. When I came back online and tried to dispute the warning and get some kind of explanation, they blocked me from modmail entirely. Think about what that actually means. In a server that brands itself as a safe place, I now had no way to report anything ever again. If someone walked in that server tomorrow and harassed me, I would have absolutely zero recourse. Zero. A member who had correctly used that system multiple times before was blocked for reporting harassment. At that point, I had reached to a staff member called Klepton directly. To their credit, they were more willing to actually talk, but the outcome was still the same. They acknowledged they understood my frustration, but they said calling someone chopped probably does not fall in line with discrimination. Their advice was to block the person. I asked if my warning could be removed since clearly it was an misunderstanding. They said that's where it gets tricky, no removal, no acknowledgement that I shouldn't have been warned. Klepton also said I was properly warned because I flooded the modmail system. 5 sentences and 1 screenshot. That is the flooding they are talking about in a reporting system. that I had correctly used multiple times before without a single complaint. At this point, I wanted to speak to the owner directly. Just one question, just to ask why the situation was happening. I wanted to understand whether he thinks it's the right thing to do. So because this was every other time that they handled the report so differently. I said I wouldn't be a bother, I just wanted one question asked. Clapton said they couldn't get me in contact with the owner. When I asked why, they said that they don't think the issue warrants a response from him. Me, being marked with an ableist means, warned for reporting it, blocked by the reporting system, doesn't warrant the owner's attention. Clapton also said if I did speak to the owner, I'd probably get a similar response to what the staff had told me, so they prejudged the owner's response before I even got a chance to speak to him. They made sure I never got to tell my side of the story to the person that actually was in charge. Now, I'm going to pause here and completely be honest with you, because I think that matters. When I was talking to Clapton, I was frustrated, really frustrated, and some of the things I said were not my best moments. I said I had a history of servers being shut down. I said not to be surprised if the server dies. I told them just to remove the staff and the rules if everything is a joke anyway. I understand how those messages looked, and honestly, they gave the staff ammunition. Those messages made it easier for them to shift attention away from my legitimate complaint onto my behavior instead. That's on me. But they shouldn't have made it off topic. I was angry. I completely felt gaslit. I let that frustration come out in a way that I shouldn't have. But none of that changes from what happened at first. The meme was sent to me, captured. Captain, whatever his name is, confirmed it. The staff dismissed it, despite their own rules saying otherwise. I was warned, blocked, and banned. While the person who actually broke the rules faced zero consequences. I should have stayed more calmer. I won't pretend otherwise, but I shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. Either way, if I was calmer, this would have still been the same. It would have been the same outcome anyway. Eventually, I was banned. In one of my last messages, I laid out exactly what this video would cover. Mistreatment, harassing, lazy, lying, rules being allowed to be broken. Jokes being used as an excuse for harassment, the deliberate ignoration of my reasons. The fact that a simple verbal warning apparently was not an option for the person who mocked me. Clapton's response? I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm not the right mod to be taking on this case, although he is the literal manager. So, to summarize, I was a member in good standing, I used the reporting system correctly, always got professional responses, never had a single issue. I was mocked once with an ableist me by someone who confirmed it was me. I reported it the right way. The staff dismissed it as a joke, warned me for reporting it, and blocked me from the reporting system, refused to connect me with the server owner, and had banned me. While the person who sent the meme, who literally sent it and confirmed it was me, as far as I know, they're still in the server right now, completely untouched, with zero warnings. That is YouTubers Create a Cafe. I've shown you every screenshot. I've been straight with you where I could have handled things better. You've seen everything. Make your own judgment. If you experienced anything similar in that server or any creator community, please drop it down in the comments. And if you think creators deserve better than this, give it a like and a share. Goes a long way. See you in the next one. Subscribe for more rants.